This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Absolutely nowhere but a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Near midfield and threatening. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. pulls it in. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it to the right side. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass falls incomplete. Moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Terrapins with first and 10 here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Terrapins line it up with 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And the returner forced out. The 11, that's where they'll start this drive, backed up. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pressure is coming. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got a man down the middle. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Nice grab. It's Barber. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass caught, can he get in? He will score! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Terps will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got him on a crossing route. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his fifth catch and counting.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. The receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's how you finish a play. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And he's back to throw again on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
He's taken down at the 40. First down for the offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The back's got it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Took contact on the throw.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. But how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? The defense. Their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Handoff running right. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Maryland. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Finds his man. It's Black. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense. As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. Offense is back out on the field now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. The Terrapins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, what a grab! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Touchdown, Terrapins. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Toss play to the outside. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A quick throw to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. drive. They start at the 28. And looking to throw now on first down. Brought over the middle. It's Watson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Georgia Tech.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.